bowl. There's something in the bowl. There's something in the bowl. Check. What is that in the bowl? Go check what is there in the bowl. See, there's something in the bowl for you. Yeah, there's something in the bowl for you. Go take it. Check. Check first and then cry. Check, I said. Hello, children. Did you people solve your homework?
Hello, ma'am. Ma'am, I did some of them.
Why not the others? What about you?
Ma'am, I have two.
Sorry?
Ma'am, I have another two problem.
2 more left out.
Yes, ma'am.
Why you did not finish? How many problems left out, Harshit?
Ma'am, 1 second. Ma'am, the section C part.
Okay.
I think there are 1, 2, 3, 4 of them.
Let us ask Shreya. Wait, she's joining now. So all the questions are very simple, right?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
So you people can solve by yourself.
Yes, ma'am, we'll do.
Okay. So you have to do it by tomorrow. You have to complete it by tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. We're going to discuss it tomorrow, right?
By tomorrow you
Okay,
have
ma'am.
completed. Then we will discuss once and then. Okay. So today we will start the next chapter, that is polynomials. Okay. So let's start the next chapter, that is polynomials. Shreya, she was there. No, she logged out. Now, first of all, first tell me one thing. What are polynomials? You have studied this polynomials in your 9th standard also. Correct? So what do you mean by a polynomial? What have you studied in your 9th standard? You have to tell me. It is just the continuation of whatever you have studied there.
Ma'am, polynomial is like it consists of variables and constants.
And then
They even have degrees.
degrees, okay. And then what else you have studied?
We can perform arithmetic operations also.
Mm-hmm. One minute, children, hold on. Okay, so now, so what do you mean by polynomial? You said there are numbers and variables in that. So this word polynomial, if you split this word polynomial, you can split it into two groups. Poly means many. That means more than two or more than three. Okay. Nomial stands for numbers or terms, you can say. More than one term. Okay. You have seen this ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 equation. Correct? So this is a polynomial where it has more than one term. Understood? What is a polynomial? And then you said something called degree. Now, what do you mean by degree of a polynomial? So, degree of a polynomial means it is the highest power to the variable, correct? So, if I say ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, here a and b, what are they? They are called coefficient of x, correct? And what is x? X and x square, whatever is there, what is that? They are variables, right? And what is c? What is c? Yes, c is a constant where it does not have any coefficient. Actually, that also has a variable. So c, you can write c is having a variable x to the power 0. B is having the variable x to the power 1 and a has a variable to x to the power 2. Okay. Now here x raised to 0, anything to the power 0 is 1. Therefore, we only write this as c. And here x to the power 1 can be written as x only. So we write it as bx and this will be ax square. Okay. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so these are the things which we have studied in our previous class, that is in 9th standard, correct? You only had linear polynomial, right? You had a polynomial in the form of ax plus b is equal to 0. That's it, correct? In 9th standard? Yes. So now let us see, what do you mean by a polynomial? It is an algebraic expression in the form of a naught a1 into x, a2 into x square plus so on up to an into x raised to n. So here also x is there, x to the power 0. Here you can say x to the power 1. Correct? So any algebraic expression which is written in this form where a naught, a1, a2, all these things are real numbers. The coefficients of x, what we say, they are what? They are real numbers. And what is n? N should be a positive integer. It cannot be a negative value. Okay. And an cannot be equal to 0. An should not be equal to 0. Okay. So such expression is called what? A polynomial of degree n. Okay. Next, what we have is, what do you mean by degree of a polynomial? Degree of a polynomial is nothing but it is the highest power of variable in the polynomial. Correct? The highest power of variable in the polynomial is called degree of the polynomial. Okay? Got it? Okay. Then what are the types of polynomials you have? So you have the first one, constant. So constant also can be told as a polynomial. Then you have a linear polynomial, quadratic polynomial, cubic polynomial, biquadratic polynomial. So these are the types of polynomials you have. Okay, let us understand one by one now. Let us go to the types of polynomials one by one. Yes, Harshit, you want to say something?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So let us go to the types of polynomials one by one. The first one is a constant polynomial. So when you say constant polynomial, the polynomial of degree 0, correct? Polynomial of degree 0 is called a constant polynomial, and it will be in the form of, what will be the form of polynomial here? How do we represent it? We represent it like this. P of x, polynomial of x, that is variable is x, which is equal to k into x naught, where what is k? K is a constant. Okay, k is a constant. Fine. And what is x raised to 0? X raised to 0 is 1. Right? Understood? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So any polynomial of degree 0 is called a constant polynomial. Done? Then the next type of polynomial is linear polynomial. So linear polynomial means what will be the degree? Can you tell me?
1.
Yes. So linear polynomial means a polynomial of degree 1 is called a linear polynomial. Now what will be the general form? How is it written in general? It is written like this. P of x is equal to ax plus b, where what is b? B is a constant, right? And a is coefficient of
Coefficient of x.
x. And in this, there's one condition. A should not be equal to 0. What will happen if A is equal to 0?
And then only constant remains.
So this will not be a linear polynomial. Instead, it will become a constant polynomial if A is equal to 0. Correct? Understood? Which is the next
Yes,
type of
ma'am.
which is the next type of polynomial you have?
Quadratic.
Quadratic polynomial. So quadratic polynomial means what should be the degree? Degree will be 2. Okay. So how do you tell the statement now? You can tell the statement like this. A polynomial of degree 2 is called a quadratic polynomial. And what will be the general form of it? So if you see the general form, it will be P of x is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. Okay. A and B are coefficients. A is coefficient of, and here also there is a condition. A should not be equal to 0. What will happen if A is equal to 0? It becomes a linear polynomial. Correct?
Okay, ma'am.
If A is not 0, B is 0, then which type of polynomial it is?
Now it is a quadratic polynomial.
Quadratic only, because the highest degree of this polynomial will be 2. Correct? If you have B is equal to 0, A not equal to 0, then you will get the expression like this. Ax square plus c it will become. Now also the highest degree is 2 only. Correct? Therefore, again it is a quadratic polynomial only. Understood? Yes. Yes. So which is the next type you have? Cubic polynomial. So for a cubic polynomial means a polynomial of degree 3. A polynomial of degree 3 is called a cubic polynomial. Then what will be the general form for this? So the general form will be P of x is equal to ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. D is a constant. A will be, what is A? What is A?
Coefficient of x.
X cube. A is coefficient of x cube. A is okay. And B is coefficient of x square and C is coefficient of x. Okay. Sorry, children. Okay, then. So then next type of polynomial, what you have?
Biquadratic.
Biquadratic. So you have to tell me now definition for biquadratic, any one of you.
Which has 4 as a degree or more.
Degree will be 4.
Okay.
Okay. So biquadratic polynomial means polynomial of degree 4. And its general form will be ax raised to 4 plus bx raised to 3 plus cx square plus dx plus e. Okay. Finished writing?
Yes, ma'am.
So now again we will once tell all these things. So constant means polynomial of degree 0. General form will be k into x raised to 0, where k is nothing but constant, or you can say, yeah, k is a constant. Next, linear polynomial means polynomial of degree 1. And the general form is ax plus b, and a should not be equal to 0. Okay. Quadratic polynomial means polynomial of degree 2, and the general form is ax square plus bx plus c, where a should not be equal to 0. Everywhere a is not equal to 0. Everywhere you have to write that a is not equal to 0. Okay, that is the condition. And then cubic polynomial means polynomial of degree 3, and the general form will be ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. And biquadratic polynomial means polynomial of degree 4, that is ax raised to 4 plus bx cube plus cx square plus dx plus e will be the general form. So these are the different types of polynomials. Okay. Now in this chapter you have these many. The others are in your higher classes. You don't have it here. Okay. Next. What do you mean by value of a polynomial? So in your ninth standard, they would give you like this. P of x is equal to 3x plus 2. Find the value of P of x is equal to 3x plus 2 at x is equal to 3. Something like this they would give you, correct? Then what will you do? In place of x, you have to put the value 3. Okay. So you will write P of 3 will be equal to 3 into 3 plus 2. Correct? So this will be 3 into 3 is 9, 9 plus 2. 9 plus 2 is 11. So this would be the
11.
value of P. So this 11 is should be the value of P of x. Correct? Yes. So this one, you know, this is nothing but called value of polynomial. This you already know. What is value of a polynomial? Next, you were doing factorization. Factorization in long division method, correct? You have done factorization using long division method. If you have to factorize 3x
Yes,
cube
ma'am.
plus 2x square plus 5x plus 3, some value I'm giving, is equal to 0, factorize this equation. If they say, then what will you do? You have to do long division. So before you do long division, you have to find one of the root by trial and error method, correct?
Yes.
So you would take this expression as P of x is equal to 3x cube plus 2x square plus 5x plus 3. And you will give what is the value for x. You will tell x is equal to 0, x is equal to 1, x is equal to -1, correct? You will substitute at only one number will match, where you will get, if you put that value, it will become 0. The P of x will become equal to 0 for you, correct? That number what you put for the value of x, that is called 0 of polynomial. Understood? The number which you substitute for x, where the expression becomes equal to 0, that is p of x will be equal to 0, that number is called 0 of polynomial. Understood that? So
Yes,
now,
ma'am.
value of polynomial means if p of x is a polynomial of the form a naught a1x plus a2x square plus so on up to an xn, where an is not equal to 0, then the value of the polynomial will be for a real number at x is equal to, I have taken it as m. Okay, it should have come here, it's come here down. Okay. X is equal to m, then what will be the value for this p of x? So p of x will become p of m, correct? This one, if I write p of x is equal to this, then p of m will be equal to a naught plus a1 into m plus a2 into m square plus so on up to an into m raised to n. Correct? Understood this? Understood what I wrote?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is called value of polynomial. If you simplify this, whatever answer you get, so that value will be the value of the polynomial. Okay. Next, now for example, I have one example here. P of x is equal to 2x minus 3. Now how to find value of the polynomial? Let me put x is equal to 0. So if I put x is equal to 0, then it becomes p of 0 is equal to 2 into 0 minus 3. So that will be equal to minus 3. So this is the value of the polynomial at x is equal to 0. Got it? Hmm?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now one more example I have. 2x square minus 3x plus 5. Now here also if I put at x is equal to 0, then p of 0 is equal to 2 into 0 square minus 3 into 0 plus 5. So what is the answer? 5. 5 will be the value of the polynomial. Correct? Hmm?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So now we have understood what do you mean by value of polynomial. Is it clear to everyone? Okay. So next is zero of a polynomial. So let us understand what do you mean by zero of a polynomial. So zero of a polynomial means if p of x is a polynomial, then zero of the polynomial are those values of x which makes the polynomial equal to 0. Now, for example, I have p of x is equal to minus 3. Okay. Once again. Now, here I will take p of x is equal to 0. So that means x minus 3 is equal to 0. So x will be equal to 3. So if I put the value x is equal to 3 in the given equation, then p of x will be equal to how much?
0.
0. So x is equal to 3 is the 0 of the polynomial. Understood? One minute. So understood this, right?
Yes.
Now suppose I have another example here. 3x square minus 4x minus 4. 3x square minus x minus 4. Now this is which type of polynomial it is? First one was a linear polynomial. Second one is?
Quadratic.
It's a quadratic polynomial. Now for this quadratic polynomial, what we'll have to do? We have to factorize this to find 0 of this polynomial, correct? Quadratic means it will have two zeros. Linear equation means it will have 1 0. Quadratic means for two values of x, the expression will be equal to 0. Which are those two values? You have to find the two values of x. Okay? Understood what I'm telling?
Yes.
So to find the values of x, what we will do? We will factorize this. So to factorize, we have 4. So what are the factors of 4?
2 twos.
Sorry. It should be 12, I think, children, not 4. Take it 12, actually. Okay. So now what are the factors? Factors of 12 are 3 and 4. So now from this 3 and 4, do we get minus 1? This is minus 1 no here. Yes, we get minus 1. Correct? It should be minus 4 plus 3. Then we will get minus 1. Right? So this expression becomes 3x square plus 3x minus 4x minus 12. So this will be 3 is common, 3x is common. So it will become x square plus 1, sorry, x plus 1, not x square plus 1. Yeah. Minus 4, if I take common, then again I'll get x plus. Did I write something wrong? I'm getting x plus 3 here. I should get x plus 1.
Mom, shouldn't we take the 3x square into 12?
Sorry, 3x square.
Into 12 we have to take, Mom, for the
Why?
factorizing.
Why?
Mom, like that only they have taught us.
3x square into 12. Not
Yes, sir.
necessary. 1 minute. Let me take a different quadratic. Some equation only I've written wrong here. Hold on 1 minute. I'll check what is the equation in the textbook. I've done some mistake while writing the expression here. Oh, okay. It is x square minus 3x minus 4. So while typing, I did some mistake here. Let us change that. Hold on. Forget this expression. I've written something wrong here. So it is x square minus 3x minus 4. Okay. Now let us find the zeros of this. So to find the zeros, now you have 4. So the factors of 4 are 4 and 1 you can take. If you take 2 and 2, you will not get 3, minus 3. Correct? So we will take 4 and 1. So 4 and 1, you should get minus 3. So for minus 3, what you should have to do here?
-4.
Minus 4 plus 1. Correct? Yes. So this will be now x square minus 4x plus 1x minus 4. So here what is common? X square is common. Sorry, x is common. So you will get x minus 4 plus 1. If you take common, you will get again. Shh, Tia, quiet. You'll get x minus 4. So again, x minus 4 is common and x plus 1 you have. Correct? So you have two values of x. Which are the two values? X is equal to 4 and x is equal to minus 1. So these are the two values for which the given expression, that is p of x, will be equal to 0. Correct? If you substitute x is equal to 4 in the given equation, you will get p of x is equal to 0. If you put x is equal to minus 1 also, you will get p of x is equal to 0. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Let us verify once. Let us take x is equal to 4. Then p of 4 will be equal to what? 4 square minus 3 into 4 minus 4. So 4 square is 16. 16 minus 12 minus 4. So 16 minus 16 you get, that is equal to 0. Correct? P of x, we got the value as 0. Now if you put x is equal to minus 1, then p of minus 1, that is x is equal to minus 1. So p of minus 1. So minus 1 whole square minus 3 into minus 1 minus 4. So minus 1 square is 1. Minus into minus will be plus 3. Sorry, minus 4. So you get 4 minus 4 again, 0. Correct? So these two are the values for which p of x is equal to 0. Therefore, you can say these two are the zeros of the given expression. Understood? So
Yes,
now you
ma'am.
understood what do you mean by zero of a given expression, zero of polynomial?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
You
Ma'am,
have understood.
just
Tell.
one question. Like these type of like, if in question like 1 markers, will it come? You have to tell. You have to explain what is zero for polynomial or anything.
Only
Nothing.
definition.
Okay, ma'am.
Only definition will be required. Ask Aji. No shouting. Okay. So you understood what do you mean by value of a polynomial? What do you mean by zero of a polynomial? Both you have understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So next concept is relation between zeros and coefficients. Okay. Expression between zeros and coefficients. Let us understand. Now let us consider a linear polynomial for now. So for a linear polynomial, The general form of linear polynomial is P of x is equal to ax plus b, where a is not equal to 0. Correct? Now, if I take at x is equal to k is some constant, then P of k will be equal to a into k plus b. If I equate this to 0, then I can write a into k plus b is equal to 0, because we are finding the relation between zeros and coefficients. Okay. Now, a into k will be equal to minus b. So what is the value of k? K will be minus b by a. What is b? So the value of constant we found out, correct? Value of constant is given by minus b by a. So what is b? B is constant. So you can write minus of constant divided by, what is a?
Coefficient of x.
Coefficient of x. Okay. So you should remember this. Fine. Next, let us see for quadratic. Okay, you're writing.
No, ma'am, done now.
I think Smriti is writing it down. If you have finished, let me know. Okay, then. So next one is for quadratic polynomial. So for a quadratic polynomial, the general form will be P of x is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. So I will take ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Now, how many zeros will be there for a quadratic polynomial?
2 zeros.
2.
2 zeros. So let us consider, let alpha and beta are zeros. Okay. Alpha and beta are the zeros of the polynomial. Let us consider. Then sum of zeros. Sum of zeros. So that will be what sum of zeros means. Alpha plus beta will be equal to minus b by a. Okay. So what is minus? What is b? B is coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square. Correct? Understood? This is for
Okay, ma'am.
sum of sum of zeros. Then product of zeros. So if you see product of zeros, then that will be alpha into beta. So that will be equal to c by a. So what is c? Constant divided by coefficient of x square. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Next, for cubic polynomial, let us see. Srijan is joining. What's the time? Okay, I still have time. Srijan? Srijan? Okay, so now for cubic polynomial, what is the general form? P of x is equal to ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, where a is not equal to 0, right? So ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d is equal to 0 we will take. Now, how many zeros should be there for a cubic polynomial?
3.
3.
3 zeros. So we will consider let alpha, beta, and gamma. 1 second. Alpha, beta, and gamma are the zeros. Okay. Then sum of zeros. So sum of zeros will be what? Alpha plus beta plus gamma. So that will be equal to minus b by a. Now here in this equation, what is b?
Quotient of x.
X square, correct? Minus of coefficient of x square divided by coefficient of x cube, correct? Then product of zeros. So product of zeros will be alpha, beta, gamma. So that is equal to c by a. So c is coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x cube. In cubic polynomial, you have one more thing. Sum of product of zeros, sum of product of zeros taken two at a time. That means two zeros we are taking at once and making a product of it, and we are summing everything. That means we are adding everything. So it will be alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha. Okay. Sum of products of zeros taken two at a time. So this will be equal to minus d by a. So what is d? So it is minus of constant divided by coefficient of x cube. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
So these things you have to remember. Okay. And then based on this, what type of questions will appear? So they will give you sum and product of zeros, and they will ask you to write the quadratic equation. Sum of zeros and product of zeros will be given to you, and you have to write the quadratic expression. Now like this. In general, I will give you. So they will give, it's given. Given alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a, and alpha beta is equal to c by a. For a quadratic equation, this is correct. Then what is p of x? Then p of x will be equal to x square minus alpha plus beta, that is sum of the zeros into x plus product of the zeros. So in general, if you write, it will be x square minus sum of zeros into x plus product of zeros. Got it? Understood this?
Okay, ma'am.
Hmm?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
if the
Got it.
sum and product are given to you, then this is the general form where we have to apply. Okay.
And for the cubic polynomial, shouldn't that sum of product of zeros should come the second? Then the product of zero should come third.
Huh.
For,
That is for cubic polynomial. This is for quadratic polynomial, I said.
ma'am, for cubic polynomial, you
For
gave.
cubic, what did I give? Cubic polynomial, I gave you like this.
Ma'am, for sum of product of zeros, C by A should come.
No, it is d by a. Constant by a.
Ma'am, in our textbook they have given like that.
Ulta.
Yes, ma'am.
No. It should be this. I'll check. I'll check and let you know by next class. Okay.
Okay.
I'll refer some other book also and see, and then tell you what it is correctly. Okay. So now whatever we studied today, did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So what all did we study today? We studied what do you mean by a polynomial? What is the value of a polynomial? What are the types of polynomials? And what do you mean by zero of a polynomial? Correct?
Yes, ma'am. We did all
And
that.
then we saw relation between zeros and coefficients of polynomials.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Yeah. So now any doubt in all these things?
No, ma'am.
Okay then. So we'll continue in the next class. So next class will be geometric meaning of zeros of polynomial. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay then. Chalo. Thank you everyone. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.